Now I want to add that you need to consider also if you have health issues. You need to consider that in the equation also, because like I told somebody, since the Anunnaki came to take all of the gold of planet Earth and make the human beings work on gold mines, what kind of residual white gold powder do they allow us to have? Because this monoatomic gold is not from another planet, right? So keep in mind that it is what it remains. It is what is left. I think they are allowing us just to have the what falls from the table, and so plus again, you need to consider your health and health troubles and how monoatomic gold is interacting with your health issues, because there is no researches about that. You cannot research on, okay, let's say the benefits of monoatomic gold for people who are dealing with chronic fatigue, for instance. And by the way, that's the reason why I looked into monoatomic gold in the first place. But, you know, you need to be not too enthusiastic and not be too much, not wear pink glasses over this, because as you know, everything that is available you need to consider with caution. And I think this also includes monoatomic gold from the Anunnaki, supposedly. Yeah, this is what is written in some, the way it is advertised in some places. It is advertised as monoatomic gold from the Anunnaki. How in the world they are allowing us to have this, and if they do, what kind of quality do we have? Of course, it is residual, because all that was worth of something, they plunder it already. So be very cautious if you want to take monoatomic gold for your health, especially if you have health issues. And this is my case. I approached this because I wanted to heal myself, but need to consider everything in the equation. And you also need to consider that you are by yourself. Let's say that you have heart issues, and you're taking monoatomic gold, and you end up in the emergency. You're by yourself meaning that the doctors will wonder why in the world you're taking monoatomic gold, because it is not tested over time. Maybe in 10 years, so that enough people would have taken it, so that we would have more information about the effects on the health of people, because it is not available to us since centuries, right? So we don't have empirical studies telling us, okay, for this type of problems you can take monoatomic gold. So be careful. There are health issues that are serious enough that you cannot take just whatever is on the market. You have to first use your head. I will add to what just said Matthew. Why is monoatomic gold and other elements such as he mentioned, iron, zinc, colloidal silver, and monoatomic gold? Why is this not, instead of ingesting directly, why it is not when people are, growing the food, why it is not spread instead of having those chemicals spread? Because as we know, chemicals are very bad for us. So why don't they use that instead of people having to ingest monoatomic gold directly? I would think it would be more proper use of the information to spread it on the lands where vegetables are growing. Also, Fat Albert said, many Native Americans strongly advise against using monoatomic gold or humus between commas cause it ultimately damages a person's DNA. LSD type drugs will also damage your DNA, and as with any drug, the damage done is usually irreversible. Now, if you want to go and take a chance between commas on that, be my guest. You've been warned. If you one day wake up crazed and blind in a psychiatric ward, you will remember that you were once warned. But that is your destiny. You can drink that stuff all day long. And then Monoatomic Gold said, do you have any real evidence or proof of anyone taking monoatomic gold and encountering the effects you speak of? I will add to what Fat Albert said. I don't know about what he said, okay? I just read what he said, but I will add to what he said that gold by itself is poison, meaning not the particles of gold, meaning let's say you ingest, let's say you take your jewels and then you make a liquid from it, you heat it up and make liquid and drink and you will die. And so that would not surprise me that it damages the monoatomic gold, the white powder. I would not be surprised that it damages a person's DNA because of that. Again, I think the best way to ingest that would not be directly the minerals that we have naturally, to add them to the crops instead of chemical products. I think would be a better solution than to directly ingest monoatomic gold and other substances such as zinc and other things. That person who said he was a chemist, any real chemist would know that metals such as iron, zinc, colloidal silver, and gold have benefits to our physical makeup. Yes, the thing is not ingest it directly. Be careful of what you ingest. Only people who are used to ingest things that what Big Pharma gives people and other type of things that they ingest, they are used to ingest. You need to be careful with what you're doing, what you're ingesting, is what I'm saying. And if you are desensitized to that, well, you're warned. Thanks for listening.